Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the first episode of Today in Parliament, a new daily segment where we give you guys all the important debates, votes, and select committee sessions in the House of Commons. Yes, the belly of the beast. Together on this channel, we'll continue to hold the establishment to account, and I thought it would be a good idea to, on a daily basis, when Parliament sits, we go through the summary of the day and see what we actually are expecting. So, firstly, Tuesday, the 16th of May 2023. We've got a couple of big issues that are going to be debated in the chamber today, and of course, a number of select committees as well. As usual, they've already started at 11:30 a.m. with a prayer, and then they're going to have the oral questions when it comes to the Ministry of Justice. But the couple of things that are more important to actually focus on today, it's the opposition day, Tuesday, and they're going to be focusing on a couple of big issues, including the cost of living crisis and repealing the Public Order Act from the Labour Party side. But guess what they're doing? You would not be surprised to hear that they are blaming the cost of living crisis on Brexit. Just Brexit. Okay, firstly, let's go have a look at what else we have today. In Westminster, the whole debates from 9:30 a.m., which has already started, to 4:30 p.m. They do have the debate about cost of living for people with disabilities. They also have a debate on the dentist services in east of England, which is more regional. But they'll also be going to be talking about the supply chain when it comes to supermarkets and the farmers. But we're going to focus on the important areas here today. Firstly, when it comes to the Minister of Justice and the Secretary of State for Justice, they're going to be topical questions. But following that, we're going to see if there are going to be any urgent questions. Probably not today. I'm going to double check to make sure everything's actually in place or not. But get ready for this. So, Opposition Day. Until 7 o'clock, we're going to have a number of debates that is tabled by the Labour Party, essentially, or the others like the SNP. Now, you get a list of MPs who got together, left-wing MPs, to say that this House regrets that both the government and the official opposition support a damaging Brexit, which the Office for Budget Responsibility predicts will lead to a 4% drop in GDP. 4%. Okay. Now, there's an issue with this, considering Brexit has already happened. Obviously, on a technical level, we've left as a member of the European Union. We voted to leave in 2016. They said the GDP will crash in 2016. That didn't happen. Then they said GDP will crash and the whole economy will crash when we sign a new deal, or if we don't sign a new deal. That was 2019. Then when we left the European Union, 2020, and then the transition period, they said it's still going to crash. All that's done, and now they're still saying, yeah, the economy is going to crash because of Brexit. Okay, so absolutely chaotic. They say further regrets that the price for this continued economic mismanagement falls on ordinary households, with inflation remaining close to its highest level in 40 years and food prices soaring. Therefore, calls on the government to follow the lead of the Scottish government. Oh dear. And introduce measures aimed at protecting the most vulnerable households from the crisis through measures similar to the Scottish child payment. All right, so they are advocating for more handouts, and they are using the SNP's Scottish government as a blueprint of success in our kingdom. Yeah, good luck with that, guys. So, considering that inflation is going up primarily because of printing money, that is, they've been printing money like there's no tomorrow. Everybody from Philip Hammond days and George Osborne, actually, to Rishi Sunak himself and Jeremy Hunt, but especially Rishi Sunak during the lockdown days. And now they are surprised that the inflation is going up. Yeah, every single time. All right. We also have this massive debate on repealing the Public Order Act. The Labour Party got together with the SNP MPs and many others to say that this House believes that the Public Order Act constitutes a serious infringement on the rights of the people to protest and makes their provision as set out in this order. The problem with this position that they've taken is that they are not some sort of libertarian leaning advocates. They are not really just pro-free speech and pro-protest. They are simply trying to empower their own side, the far left, to protest and to essentially riot around and cause trouble, including Extinction Rebellion and Antifa and BLM lot and all the others. The moment you get a group like EDL, for example, or any other group, or some sort of center-right protest, if they come out to do it, then the same people who are advocating for this, they will be calling on the police to do a massive crackdown. So they are a bunch of hypocrites. Okay, now when it comes to select committee sessions today, all right. So we have the Culture, Media and Sports Select Committee. We've got the Education Committee and the Health and Social Care Select Committee. This is actually important. Health and Social Care is going to be focusing on assisted dying and assisted suicide. And from 10 a.m. they have a number of witnesses to gather evidence on this issue. The last time we had a massive vote on this in the House of Commons was during the David Cameron years, and the Conservative members of the Tory party, alongside a lot of people on the left as well, they blocked the vote. They rejected the idea of even having a sensible solution to this massive problem, even though black markets still exist and people can easily get on a plane and go to a European country in like Switzerland to do it. But this debate continues in our country, and there doesn't seem to be any consensus in the House of Commons as usual. So this was the summary of what to expect today from our members of Parliament in the belly of the beast. Let me know your thoughts, and we're going to start the show shortly after this. So we have a number of news updates from yesterday and today. Subscribe to the channel. I'm Mahyar Tousi, and we are the media.